Well, we're back at another Alviso. Beautiful sunny day. We are going, I believe that was 3 laps to go. There was a break off. Had Jerome Nadell, Andrew Adelman, Matt Amara, sorry. And Rick from, I can't remember which team he's on. They had like 5 guys that were up the front, and they were rolling pretty good. I think they're right in front of us here. We're about ready to catch them. Myself and Mark Tucker came down from Fresno, come do the Alviso Crit, and we met Jerome and Andrew at the Chain Reaction Bike Shop, and we rode over, get a little warm up before the race started. And here we are on the back side of the course right now. Race was pretty active. Like quite a few breaks had gone off. Mark had gone off with a couple of the Thirsty Bear. Thirsty Bear had 3 riders there today. There's a fire truck as we came around the corner. There's a car in the middle of the road, and we come around. Not this turn, but the next turn. One of the laps. I don't know if I caught it or not, but Dave Casel, Super Dave, came around the corner, and there was a car right in the middle of the road. He almost went right through the driver's side, but he was able to scoot around the front side of it. The lady was doing a U-turn. They were going pretty fast right here. This is kind of a headwind section. This road's pretty chewed up right here. Trying to see if this is where the car was. No. Okay. It must have been a couple laps prior, because I started recording with 3 laps to go. I'm just trying to scoot up towards the front here. It's just in case Mark and the Thirsty Bear guys decide they're gonna go for a flyer breakaway in the last few laps. I want to make sure that I'm close enough to be able to react to it. Wind was kind of coming, I believe, off our right shoulder on this stretch right here, so it was kind of a crosswind, a cross tail. Matt Amara's dad, Max, was doing lap cards for us. So that was 2 laps to go. Moving pretty good now. That dude was all over the road. I don't know what he was doing. I think Mark Tucker was up front, just riding a hard tempo, just keeping the pace high and steady. And Jerome was off in the break, but he ended up coming back and had enough time to recover and still sprint. This guy in front of me, they said his name was Tim. he sprinted really early, and I thought he was going to ride away with it. Jerome ended up pulling him back right at the end there. You'll see in the next lap. Super Dave Casel was in the race too. He's always one to watch in the last bit of the race because he's kind of a smart, cagey rider. He'll always be able to. He always seems to find the front in the end. So now we're going into Bell Lap here. Looks like it's going to be a sprint. No one was able to get away. There's a couple guys that did one last attempt to break away here on this lap, but the field was all over it, chased him down. There's Zach wearing the leader's jersey. I have to kind of sneak right in behind Dave here. Yeah, he lets this gap open. There's Nick Love, strong rider. He was very active. He was also in that early break. That stayed away for half the race. Brought them back with just a couple laps to go. So I don't know how fresh his legs are after being off in the break, but just a couple turns to go. On the back side of the course here. We got 2 main turns to go. We're gonna take a little dog leg left here and then 2 right-handers to the finish. You can see this road's really chewed up. I'm talking kind of quiet because my boys are sleeping. I'm doing this late at night, so I'm not talking real loud, so pardon me, but peaceful in the house right now. So. Alright, so we got this one right-hander, and it's a little drag race to the final turn. Then it's like a cross-tail sprint to the finish. Now I kind of get pinched a little bit right here. Everybody starts sprinting. I was trying to get up behind Dave Casel. I don't know a lot of these guys. There's Jerome, so I know he's going to sprint. So he's a good wheel to be behind. So I just kind of slotted behind him. And the wind is coming from our right shoulder, so everybody, that wants to sprint is usually staying to the left-hand side. I make a little bit of a mistake of going to the right and sprinting on the right. And I had a little bit of a problem with my gearing, and it wouldn't shift into my 11, so I just got a little under geared. See, he attacked, so there goes Tim. He attacked early and hard right there. I thought, well, shoot, if I don't go now, he's gonna ride away with this race. So I had to get around this group, and I'm sprinting up the right side. And I sit down right here because I'm trying to get my bike to shift, and it won't. And then Jerome goes by me, and then he pips by Tim right at the end, and Jerome takes it. Well deserved win. Then I come in third. That's pretty fun. I liked it. I'll come back and do this again.